Hello, everyone. You might have noticed that this episode of Down the Board, the podcast, is episode 48, and not episode 9. The reason for this is because I am slow at editing them, and Crazy wanted to get this one out as soon as possible. For those of you who don't want spoilers, this was a bad movie. A 2 out of 10 for both me and Crazy, and a 1 out of 10 for Raven. We do not recommend you see this film, especially if you are a big He-Man and the Masters of the Universe fan. Other than that, enjoy the podcast. Hello, and welcome back Down the Board, the podcast. I am your host, Niku13. I am joined by
Crazy Cross,
Raven Cross,
and today we have a review for Masters of the Universe 2026. It sucked.
fucking shit-ass movie.
Okay, so before we get started, I do have to clarify, we will be doing spoilers for the movie. So, if anyone has not seen it,
you're lucky.
yeah, just be glad you didn't have to go and pay for it.
Yeah, we had him pay all 3 of our tickets, and oh my god, I am sorry.
Yeah, it's $50 for that train wreck. That shows you how much prices have gone up. Okay. So, first off, how were you originally gonna rate it? Were you gonna rate it from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
1 to 10.
I was gonna do 1 to 10.
1 to 10?
Yes.
Okay. I usually do both ratings, but yeah, I'll do 1 to 10. Let's get our points across. So, Crazy Cross, did you want to start it?
Yeah, so the very first part of the movie, you got Prince Adam being a little bitch.
He's narrating himself being a little bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Teela is older than him.
Say it again.
They're supposed to be the same age. Teela and Adam. They're supposed to be roughly around the same age. She looks way older than him.
Yes, which is... Okay, Adam is he's in basically training, and he is the youngest kid there.
Yeah.
And you think that, okay, well, if he's the youngest kid there, Teela should be the same age and should be better and whatnot, because that's the whole point, is that she's superior to Adam when he's Adam. But when we finally get revealed of Teela, she is one of the older kids.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
First off, just to give you an idea, when we say age, you know how like child actors and shit, when we're looking at the child for Adam, right, when they're training, Adam literally looks like a 5-year-old,
Yeah.
and Teela looks like she's
10.
10 or 12.
11. Yeah, it was like...
something like that.
She's
I
like-
thought Adam was around 6 or 7, roughly the same age and height as one of my children, and Teela was about 13 to 14, maybe 15, maybe 16.
I would
Probably
not say...
15.
I don't say she was a teen, but I definitely say she was not the same age as Adam. She was much older.
She was much, much taller.
And it's no question that Man-at-Arms wasn't her father.
Man-at-Arms.
Yes, so apparently we have disagreements from what's happening. Crazy, you believe that he was saying...
Man-in-Arms.
I heard that too. I heard it a couple of times and I wasn't sure.
Every time
So-
that he said it, he's like, I'm the king's man-in-arms.
So when they said that part,
No.
I thought he said, I am the king's man-at-arms, and then when he said it again, he says, I'm man-in-arms. I only heard him say it twice. So, that's why I thought the first time he said it correctly, and then later on he said it incorrectly,
It
because...
was either twice or 3 times.
Yeah, so I'm like, they already get it wrong when he says it wrong, but it's like, okay, he says it right one time at least. You're saying he never said it right at all, so.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when they start training, there's this girl that we don't know anything about, just pushes Adam around, like, that's the prince you push around.
I like how everybody gets to bully and talk down to the prince, and I'm like, he's a fucking prince. Show some fucking respect.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Because as soon as the king walks in, everybody drops everything and just gets on their knees to him. But Prince Adam's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just like...
Okie dokie.
So this is shown by Adam's point of view. So it's like, oh, maybe that's what he thinks happened, and we don't know what actually happened. But no, when we get later in the film, it's like, no, they do treat him like a piece of shit.
He isn't.
And most of it is like, oh, we don't believe you're Prince Adam, or if we do, yeah, we treat you like this.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be doing that. He's a fucking prince. He is the son of the prince, so you shouldn't be doing that at all. That's literally them signing their death warrant or going straight to the dungeon. Anyway. Okay, well, the next scene is literally them getting started training. And what happens there? All the other kids are like, we don't want to train with Adam. Teela's the only one who's like, oh, I'm going to train with you. Like, does it superiorly, but it's like, Adam's not even fucking trying, right?
Yeah, he wasn't really trying.
He
I
was
think they
just,
were
like,
just fucking around.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm gonna dance.
And that's when
Wait.
King Randor came and he's like, my son's being a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go teach him a lesson. And he literally just berates his son in a sword battle.
Mm-hmm.
And
Puts him on his ass, and then he's like, you gotta be strong. He's like,
you're not
okay.
showing me anything. They're just... first off, the training sequence looks like they're just doing like, okay, he already knows the basics,
mm-hmm.
because you don't just do practice sparring without knowing some form of defense or basics.
That whole
and he's just
scene-
holding the fucking stick like he doesn't know how to hold the fucking
that whole
stick.
scene was all to set up the
Randor.
very last part where Randor fucking dies. Yes, they killed Randor off. They also killed Mossman off. And that's why it's not getting a good
I thought we were
score.
gonna lead up to that.
Oh.
I will.
We're gonna go beat by beat. Okay, well, the next part is literally after Randor kicks him down, man at arms. I'm gonna say man in arms because that's what you got me started doing now. He literally tells Adam to get. What happens when you fall down? You get up.
You get up.
And when you get up, you're gonna show that you're able to take it. When he turns around, he's gonna see that you. It's like that's a good lesson. Unfortunately, because it's done in the comedic way, it falls flat.
Also, his father never turns around. He just keeps walking.
Yep.
His father comes off, the father comes off as, like, he's severely disappointed in him, and there's no, like, you know, words of encouragement like, you need to do better, you have to be stronger, you are the prince, or nothing like that. He just, like, throws a sword at this child, who literally looks like a 5-year-old, and goes, hey, fight me, bitch! And then he just kicks his fucking ass, and then walks the fuck away. Doesn't even look at him, no words of encouragement, and I'm like, okie dokie. And then at the end, I'm gonna jump ahead because Cross already did.
Yeah.
When the king dies, he looks at him, he's like, basically says, I've always believed in you. And I'm like, really? Because from what you've seen, you thought I was a worthless sack of shit. Because me and Adam looked fucking surprised. Be like, you cared about me, Daddy?
Yeah, that's
Really?
why.
I'm like, what the hell?
That is the reason why I'm like, Adam is an what's the word?
What's it like?
Unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
Because he's narrating his own experiences, and the interactions with the characters afterwards are like, I don't remember saying any of that to you. I don't remember doing anything. Like, okay, maybe that's the reason. He's unreliable. Whenever he says, oh, Man at Arms would be the one to pick me up, and then later on he's like, no, I don't remember saying that, but that sounds much better than what I did.
Or, for example, everybody knows, like, if you've watched He-Man, you know, Fisto, Ram Man, like that.
Let's just wait for that part.
Well, it's the
Let's
fact.
wait for that.
Well, you're talking about the unreliable narrator. Like when they introduce the characters, those guys have actual names, and
Well,
they're
that's
like,
why I said let's wait for that.
sorry, and I'm trying to bring on the unreliable character. It's like
Well-
he's like sitting there and he's like, "You're Fisto," and it's like, what the fuck is Fisto? And I'm da 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 da. I don't even remember the guy's name. I'm
They
like,
never said the names.
yeah, they're like, that's not my name. I was like, well, you fight with a fist, and I'm like,
You fist people.
yeah, you fist people. And
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
why I was going to wait till we get up to that point to
Well, I'm
explain the
saying,
joke, because
like,
that's
the unreliable
a lot of
narrator.
those jokes are funny. A lot of those jokes were funny,
it got
but
too much.
it did, yeah. But
They were funny the first time, then they were just like,
yeah,
okay, we understand he has a big fish. Shut the
And
fuck
he
up.
likes to fist people.
yes. When we after Randor humiliates Adam, Adam goes to the bridge that is connected to Castle Grayskull, which is like Castle Grayskull is not supposed to be connected to.
No.
What was the location called again? Because Eternia is the world.
I don't know what the fucking city's called. Eternius?
Yeah, Eternius.
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
It's not supposed to be connected at all. It's supposed to be.
Grayskull is supposed to be like miles upon miles away.
It's supposed to be
desolate, secret.
No one's supposed to even know it
Only
exists.
Skeletor and Man-at-Arms know that the castle's even there because Skeletor wants to fucking get the power.
Mm-hmm.
But in this, everybody knows that it's all connected. It's all connected, and it doesn't make sense. Especially because Castle Grayskull is supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to contain
The power.
the power,
And the sword is supposed to be the conduit.
and
And the whole point is to keep it protected from the hands of evil that wants to abuse it, which is why it's not supposed to be connected to the fucking city.
exactly. Skeletor goes there to try and get the power. That's when he stopped. But that's not
He
how
wants
this
to-
plays out.
Yeah. Skeletor wants to rule the kingdom. He goes to the kingdom, realizes there's greater power in Castle Grayskull after he tries to take over the kingdom in the original, I will say.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, well, if there's more power here, that will help me take over the kingdom. So then he turns his attention to Castle Grayskull. Here it's just burn down the city. Castle Grayskull, who the fuck cares? I'm going there for the fucking sword. The sword's not there. Okay, screw this.
That was the other thing. Like, instead of conquering the city and becoming the city's king, like he would normally try and do, he just destroys the city and then goes back to Snake Mountain.
Yeah,
He doesn't stay at Castle Grayskull and have all the power. He just goes to Snake Mountain. You
Like-
only see Castle Grayskull like at the end.
you see at the beginning, and you see at the end, and
Yeah.
it was just like, what was the point? And even you do see it for a snippet with them going over the city, seeing all the burnt
Well, yeah.
wreckage, but it's like, it's been 15 years, and nothing's been done to that area. It's still like burning. The fuck?
What? For which one? Which part?
The city.
The city.
When they return after 15 years.
It looked like they were just taking their old time. Because, like, Tila's like, hey, they just destroyed the city and left. And then, like, Tila's like, and then that's what Tila said. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, they're taking their fucking time burning this city down. Like, Jesus Christ. Because
Okay.
everything's on fire still.
So, at the bridge, Tila goes over to consult Adam, and it's just like, it comes off a little weird. Because they're not the same age, it comes off as a little weird. To me, it came off as a little
Yeah,
weird.
and then
Yeah,
all of a
but-
sudden, fucking Skeletor decides to attack the city.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
They, instead of them thinking, oh, let's go get the power from Grayskull, Castle Grayskull, which is right across the bridge, let's run back to the burning city and see our families. What the fuck was that?
So
I know they're kids, but it's like, shouldn't they go to Castle Grayskull now that it's literally in walking distance?
No. And then the whole time that they get back to, like, they're now hiding, like, underground or something.
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet. They go over to their families. They're being shot at, and
No.
well, the building's getting shot. We get Mechanic fighting. We get Ram Man fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We get Fisto fighting. And then we have Man-at-Arms saying he's gonna protect everyone.
What?
Gets them out. Then we get Trapjaw, which, in everyone's
is
opinion,
the best fucking part of the movie.
he was
is the
done really
design.
well.
He was the only one done well.
Yes.
Yes.
One thing I didn't like is while we're doing all this fighting, right? Yes, they had guns, but Man-at-Arms
Kept using it.
kept using a fucking gun. He rarely used his mace. In this, like he pulled out his mace I think twice
You
or
said-
something.
You said during the theater, okay, you're gonna use your mace, and then he pulls out a gun. Like, I knew it was a gun handle. I'm just thinking,
Jesus.
well, in retrospect, you don't want him getting close to you. You only use a mace when he's getting close to you. So I do understand that, but prior he was using a gun too often. If he didn't
He
use the
was
gun
using-
too often, using the gun there, and then showing the mace would have felt much better than him
Even
using the gun too
using
much.
the gun in the close combat situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Trapjaw.
Yeah.
So he would come.
He
up
should have
with
used the
point
mace
blank.
there, put the mace away, then used the gun because he saw Trapjaw as a superior threat and tried to take him out before he got
Yeah,
there.
like dual wielding. Like he has the gun in one hand, he shoots, as
I don't think he should-
He's ambidextrous.
I'm not gonna say he should dual wield.
But something like that where he shoots for range to get close enough, and then he
If
hits
he
him
was
with
able
the mace.
to have his retractable shield, then yes.
Well,
but
he had a retractable fucking blade, like fucking Assassin's Creed.
yes, but that's what I'm saying. You're right. When he's getting everyone out, there is a scene in which he takes out all these henchmen of Skeletor coming at him, and he shoots them all down. Even when they're close combat. Close combat should have been like, hey, I'm going to start using my mace.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Because I'm close enough to punch all you, able to dodge your lasers. You're all coming at me. Bam, bam, bam. Then puts his mace away. Then when you get to Trapjaw, he's like, okay, I'm going to go for my gun first because I don't want you to get anywhere near me.
Yeah, because even
And then
sees it
if
as
gun
action.
fails, gun fails, okay, mace time.
Yeah.
He tells everyone to leave. They all leave. Tila is like, I gotta go back and see my father. Who just told you to fucking leave? Obviously, if she didn't go back, he would have died, but it's also like, why?
Why did you set it up that he was just gonna fucking die? That started to make me nervous which proved my nervousness later down the line, that they're just gonna just make this movie and just be like, we are doing this as a cash grab because we have a title. When instead of making a good movie, we're gonna be like, everybody wants to pay money for He-Man, we don't care if it's fucking good, and we're gonna kill him off.
Exactly.
And it started to get the foreshadowing to that shit, and it made me really nervous.
So after that, Skeletor and Randor face off. Well,
Randor-
we have skipped this part because
We didn't get to that part yet.
no,
we have-
no, it was before fucking Man-at-Arms took.
No, he gets them out.
It's
Tila goes
so
back,
unmemorable.
sees her father down, and then Man-at-Arms... Okay, Tila, after Man-at-Arms gets down, Trapjaw sets a bomb and leaves. Tila goes over, gets her father up. They start moving slowly, mind you.
We're gonna take our time while
And
the
then
thing's beeping.
Man-at-Arms goes, picks Tila up, jumps out the window when it explodes.
Yes, it's Man-at-Arms. Yeah, but
Yes, and then the next part is the royal family running to Castle Grayskull, and they get cut off.
really, I thought that happened before Man-at-Arms.
No, this
That
happens
battle.
right after.
Okay. All right, so yeah, and then Skeletor lets fucking Adam and the fucking mom
Yeah, it's like
run off while he fucks around with.
Queen
Randor.
Alina, and it's like,
And
what the
we
fuck?
have
Yeah,
show
they are
of
surrounded.
Randor's
But it's like
fucking-
this: they're surrounded. Why the fuck do you let the wife and child run past you, and you have the king still there? It's like, Skeletor didn't tell you to do that. And in fact, it would have been much better if, they ran over, they tried blocking the path, then King Randor took those two out, then they kept running. And he said, run! And they keep running.
But they just let him run.
Yeah.
Like,
And then King Randor had a big old...
It's like our game in which we're rolling and it's like, you see that?
No.
No? Yeah, me neither.
Fuck it, I don't get paid.
I don't get paid enough for this shit. Let's just see how this goes first.
So, Randor's having a cool little battle scene. You get to see some of his fucking arts. And then it's all cut short when everyone gangs up on him, and I think somebody, like, grabs him at the waist. And then Skeletor comes
You got
and he's
someone,
like, I got you now, you
someone
stupid.
that was able to do the thing right at his throat and is like, okay, now we're going to put him down. And King Randor was like, what are you going to do to me? And Skeletor's like, nothing. I'm just going to take your head. And then he just proceeds to cut down the statue of him.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, but it's also like...
I also don't like the voice acting of Skeletor.
Yeah, Jared Leto did a horrible job.
He did a horrible job.
We have a lot of problems with the voices, with a lot of the people who did voices.
You really hate Evelyn's voice.
I fucking hate Evelyn. She is so annoying. Maybe because I hate that actress.
I was rooting... Evelyn's voice, whoever voiced her did such a terrible job. I was rooting every time Skeletor berated her. I was like, come on, Skeletor, cut her tongue out.
You were.
Shut her the fuck up. Put her out of her misery and
the fact is, she's not being voiced by it. She's actually acting. It's like,
terrible.
You're like, hey, she's being voiced by someone else. It's like, what
the lady who did her, I can't remember her fucking name, but
Yeah.
she sounded horrible. She sounded too preppy and uppity instead of clever and cunning.
Imagine like those preppy high school cheerleader girls.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Skeletor, what are we doing here? Why are we like this? Oh my god,
And Skeletor bitched the whole fucking time.
He did. Like, when he was very great, when he was like, oh, I'm doing this evil thing and I'm really good at it, there would be a part that was just like, took everything out of the scene.
All the coolness, and then he starts,
saying,
going
he starts
on
like
childish
the
rant.
first time he does the one thing, starts laughing, and then no one else is laughing with it, and it's like, ha, okay, I guess I'll continue then. And it's like,
that's not what Skeletor does. He would have just laughed and just kept on going because
he would.
knows
I feel like he would have. I feel like he would have done like laughing. It's like laugh.
Yeah, something.
And then everyone else would be like, okay, that's enough, and get back to work.
Yeah.
Instead of, it's just like he's laughing too long. No one else is laughing in the scene, and it's just like,
Again,
this is awkward now.
they had a lot of jokes. A lot of them didn't hit.
Some of them hit, which is why
the
mine
ones
is a little high.
that did hit, they just kept reusing them and reusing them.
Fisto and Ram Man. Every 2 seconds, it's Fisto this, Ram Man that. Fisto, Ram Man, Fisto, Ram Man. There is only so many jokes you can do with a Fisto and Ram Man. Just too repetitive. I get
it was all the same joke.
Yeah.
That's why it wore thin. And the first time they did it, they're like, oh, okay, that's funny. And then after all the other fucking times, I'm like, I don't care. Think of something else. He has a giant fish. Shut the fuck up. He's supposed to be Tila's fucking father. Shut the fuck up.
And
He's
she did
supposed to be fucking
And she-
Man-at-Arms
and he
fucking
did.
brother.
And he did look more like Tila. So that's the thing. It's like, damn.
Step brother.
Okay. So, next part after that, they go into Castle Grayskull. We get to the point in which, the sorceress tells Adam, go get the sword. Go retrieve the sword for me, child.
And he looks at it for a while.
And he's like, okay, I don't know why I'm doing this, but okay. Goes, grabs it, and then lightning goes into him. And it's like,
You got
oh,
this-
you now I need to send you somewhere safe where you have to hide the sword.
First off, you
And
got
then
this-
the mother's like, send him to my planet, Earth,
Okay.
because they won't find him there. Okay, opens the portal. They come in.
He just standing there staring at. First off, you got this 5-year-old kid holding like this this big ass fucking sword,
Mhm.
and you're like, he struggles with.
He struggles with bow staffs.
Yeah,
And you're giving him a fucking sword.
with a stick and the fucking.
But he
regular
was able
sword.
to lift his sword. That because he had the fucking power.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing was he was just standing there at the portal, and his mom gets fucking wrecked into a rock.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there
She's
at the
telling-
portal. She's like, go through the portal. If he
Yeah.
went through the portal, she wouldn't have been fucked
So
up.
actually, she's going down, saying, you gotta be strong, you gotta... So going through this portal, you'll be in the new world,
And he
you're gonna be
just-
scared, and you're like...
fucking stands there.
But you're like, hey, if it's so dangerous, why didn't you go with him?
Well, yeah.
So, the
She
idea
could've
should have been...
grabbed- She could have. She's from Earth. She could have grabbed him and been like, "We need to go.
Mhm.
Stay with me. Hold on to the sword." And they just. As a parent, you grab the child. Okay, he got the sword in his hand. You grab the child and you go, bam, through the portal.
So,
What I told her was to grab him by the fucking scruff and just go back and forth and chuck him
300
in.
that child
like he's
through
chucking
the portal.
dwarfs.
okay, well, that's why I'm saying,
Through the portal.
that... Okay, she's not gonna go with him because we've seen the trailers that he's not there. That she's not there. So it was like, okay, what they could have done was say, okay, we're gonna go through this. Skeletor comes in, she's trying to protect her son, and then whamming into the wall.
Yeah.
And then the
And she
sorceress...
pushes him into the portal. She
Mhm.
gets flung into the wall. But no, she gets flung into the wall. And Adam's
Sorcerer
just
does
standing there.
Sorceress does nothing, and then she's like, okay, now I'm gonna protect you since your mom's not here to protect
Hey,
you.
Adam,
Woo!
guess what? You need to go through the portal because I'm getting fucked up now too.
Yeah, and she turns into the bird. So he jumps in the portal, and as he's going through the portal, he loses the sword of power.
Yeah, he couldn't hold on to it. She's a little bitch.
And then
It's a
when he
5-year-old
comes out, he's in a lake. And then it's all revealed he's telling his date how he got to Earth.
Yes.
Because she asks, where did you come from?
So all of
And it
that.
freaked her out so much, it's like, oh, I gotta go. Like, she takes her phone and says, oh, I gotta go. And he's like, your phone didn't ring. Yeah, I just needed to leave.
I needed to take my phone and leave.
So
Yeah.
all of that was just a monologue
Of him.
to tell us how and why he's at Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the Earth shit,
Oh God, please.
which was
woke.
woke as fuck, and I
Mhm.
wanted it to end.
He
That's
goes.
when points started leaking out.
He goes after the bad date. He goes back to his apartment where his roommate is watching apparently a chick flick, and he's crying. And when Adam comes in, he turns it off fast, like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" But before he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it!" Oh, hey, bro, I thought your date was supposed to last longer.
So I think it got to a 6 at that point
Yeah.
for points. Because I enjoyed the battle, but I didn't enjoy.
I don't like the Earth stuff.
I did not enjoy the Earth shit.
I hated the Earth stuff. I don't.
I like the references in the scene that's coming up. I did not like the fact that we had to even be on Earth in order to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
if they had taken the whole Earth thing and just omitted it,
Actually,
it could have been a.
I'm
better-
thinking now that what they could have done, if they really wanted to do Earth, they should have just had someone in there telling the story of He-Man.
No, like instead of Adam sitting there, because I'm gonna skip. He comes in, right, and of course the roommate, and he's like, and he just goes into his room, and obviously this dude, he remembers Adam, everything, and you go into his room, and it's nothing but imagine like.
Him just
comic,
looking.
like the comic books, like it's the
art.
bullpen in Marvel during the '60s. There's sketches and drawings of the sword, of the Empress, of the Man-at-Arms, of everybody.
Man-at-Arms.
Man-at-Arms, right? And I'm like, he could have, instead of being this dorky, dweeb, fucking pussy-ass bitch, he could have been like a comic book writer. He's fucking He-Man.
Because he could draw.
He drew
I was
really fucking
jealous,
good.
Because
Yeah.
I can't draw.
Yeah.
And then we get into the next morning. He goes to work, and he sets up a joke in which he can't fucking drive. In which, the first time he starts his car, he accidentally backs up. And then he's like, okay, go forward. Woo! And
How
then...
did you get your license?
Yeah.
I like that's my thing. You should know how to drive. You have to get your license.
So when he gets into work, he works for HR, which is how he has his people skills. But I was like...
HR is the complete woke,
Yep.
demasculinity, woke feminist
They do
bullshit.
the whole, I have the power, and it's like, loses all meaning when they say it.
Yeah. It's that robot bullshit woke.
And he's looking for his sword. He has a sketch of it. He keeps looking for it. And one day he is just tired because it's taken so long that he's falling asleep at his computer. And literally, his representative comes over, sees that he's looking at swords during company time, and is like, I want to see, can you come and see me in my office? And it's like, do you really want me to? It's like, well, I am your superior, so that wasn't me asking, that was me telling you.
And let me tell you...
I know it gets confusing because I'm a passive-aggressive, stupid bitch.
I know it sounds like it's not that bad when Niku and Crazy say it, but it's really cringe and really fucking bad.
Yep.
Like, and he goes into the office because the whole time he's trying to look for the sword, so he's like on forums and stuff like, have you seen this sword?
He takes his phone, he puts it down on the desk.
Yeah, he puts his phone down on the desk, and the whole time this lady's like...
berating him, saying, hey, you do know that you sound a little crazy when you do this. We're fine with you doing it on your downtime, but during work hours, we do not want you doing that at all.
She didn't want him to do it on his downtime. She wanted him to give it all up.
Well, she did say she'll fine doing it in downtime because she didn't want to fully say no, because if she said no, she looks like the bad guy. And she doesn't want to look like the bad guy, even though she was. So that's why she said you can do it on your downtime, but during work hours, you can't do it. And if you continue to do it, we're going to have to let you go. And he's like, you're going to fire me? Well, in a way, yes. If you do not give up the swords at work. Because it's a little crazy. And what was the guy's name?
I don't even know.
Daryl?
I don't know. Derek or something?
It could have been Daryl. He's like, I fucking hate Daryl.
Yeah, it's like, you're scaring Daryl. And Daryl's looking in the window, he's like, okay, are they hearing the conversation? Because there he's like, I fucking hate Daryl.
And Daryl looks like someone who would shoot up the office.
And I literally,
So I'm over here like, first off, Adam doesn't look like the dude who will shoot up the office. He's just like, straight up bored and might have a LARPing hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's, if you're walking past and someone's looking at sword, he might have a LARPing hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. But Daryl, he looks like any minute he's gonna come in with bombs and blow the fucking whole department up.
I literally said, because I remember the trailer, I'm like, that was funny, and that's when I'm like, fuck Daryl.
Yeah.
Fuck Daryl.
Yeah.
And when he's like, I hate Daryl, I'm like, I understand that's from there. That was funny, but it's also like, I really wish it wasn't He-Man.
But it might have been funny in the trailer, but you don't get the whole context. And once you see the whole context, you're like, no.
I mean, it was still funny, but
so,
it's just...
Before we do the sword thing, so this takes place before the confrontation with his boss. Mm-hmm. He goes to the gym to try and get ripped like everyone else at home. How do you not think to do this earlier?
Yeah.
He's like, all of a sudden, now I have to go get ripped.
Oh, first off, so when he comes to Earth, you just see him fall in the lake, and then he's just an adult. So you have this child who just happens to fall in the lake, and there's times where he's like, goes back and you see him as a child, like one time in school, and I'm thinking, who the fuck raised this kid? Because you would think when the mom pulls, if the mom grabbed Adam and they both went through the portal, I can understand that the mom gets a job, she understands Earth, blah 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 blah, she raises him. But no, he's there by himself. So what the goddamn, how the fuck, like, did he go through the foster system? Like, no hint or reference, it's just a gap. It's
again, because they didn't have an actual reason
for him being there.
Yeah.
So they just threw that in at the last moment.
Yeah.
To explain, like, oh, he's had this imagination since he was young. His roommate's cool with it, but it's like, dude, you gotta stop telling people that you're doing this. That, I know you told me, and I'm cool with it, but you do know, it does sound kind of crazy.
Because
it does. It is crazy if you're from Earth.
Didn't have that plot point. Probably half the movie would be cut out, and it might be a better movie.
Yeah. So he goes to the gym, and he starts looking at weights, tries to pick up weights, and then someone behind him says, "You're in my way."
And it's Dolph fucking Lundgren.
The original He-Man from the first movie.
And I can tell you that the original He-Man is better than this one.
And I'm just saying, like, that's a really good scene that he's giving advice to the new one, but it's still like, it falls a little flat in this film, mostly. It's good. It's good if the whole movie was good. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, because the movie was bad, this scene, it couldn't give any points. It stopped it from losing points, but it couldn't give any points.
I literally looked at Crazy Cross, and I'm like, this is where the budget went. It went to Dolph Lundgren. because I'm like, because he doesn't really give him much advice. He's just some dude at the gym.
It's just a cameo.
It's just a cameo. It could be.
And he does come off as a douche.
Yeah.
He comes off as a douche at first, and then he's like, oh, I'm giving you sage advice, but it's like, could you go and help him? Could you have gone and actually helped him train to get that physique?
Well, this ain't fucking Rocky.
I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'll see you next week. Next week doesn't come because he's in Eternia.
Yeah.
But at the very least, it's like, don't worry, I'm going to train your kid. That could have been some
more Creed. Yeah. It's not Creed.
Yeah.
It's just something like he could have done because, hey, I'll teach the next generation. I'm a nice guy. I came off like a little of a douche. But you know what? I'm going to show you I'm not by helping you. Come back next week. Doesn't come back next week because he's in Eternia.
Then we might not get Trap Draw because that's money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't come back next week because he's in Eternia, and that's where his cameo ends.
Which, this is all hypothetical.
That did not happen. He just gives sage advice, and because that's all he does, that's it for his cameo. Back to being in the office. The phone rings.
I found your sword.
I found your sword is what it reads. Then it dings again.
I found your sword. It kept coming up, and she's like, you better not answer your phone.
It came up as, I found your sword. The other ding was for what it was.
Okay.
And it was... And she kept saying...
twice. I found your sword.
I think it probably came up twice.
I found your sword, and then she's like, you better not touch your phone. We're here. And then she does this stupid woke shit where it goes... This is, and then she does that stupid hand shit.
I see you.
Says like, this is now my serious face.
I see you going. I see you going for your phone. I see you.
And then he picks it up and it
sees it says, "I found your sword."
$300. Yeah.
So it's like, okay. Though he walks out the door, he's like, "Hey, you walk out that door, you're fired. Do not come back here." It's like, what does he care? What does he care? He's getting his sword back. He's going back to home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he doesn't need that.
It was so pointless. There was no point.
The work was pointless.
Yeah, the whole thing was pointless.
He gets, he's on the phone with the guy that has his sword, and the guy's like, "Come inside," and he's like, "Okay, but how would I know?" "You'll know."
If they wanted,
like, okay, he goes inside, and then he's like, he goes up to the first random guy, is like, "Are you the guy?" And he's like, "Yeah." Okay. Cool.
If they wanted to do...
You got my sword? You got the sword? No.
He's just being
then you're not the guy! Oh.
He's just being a creep.
Yeah, he just keeps going up to random guys asking, you're the guy!
He went up to one dude, the guy's looking like at toys in the glass, and it just follows his face up and he goes, "Do you have the sword?" And then the guy looks at him and he does like the jacking off gesture. And he's like, "My sword! Do you have my sword?" And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you?"
And then the actual guy who called him runs up and says, "Dude, you've been talking to everyone but me. What the fuck?" Shows him where the sword... So basically, he paid a guy for information on the sword not to get it. He just paid $300 and he still had to steal the fucking sword.
Alright, so if they wanted to do where King Randall gets captured and shit, and Adam had to run off, they could have made Adam run off into the Netherlands or the outside of
Outlands or something.
the Outlands, and then start a rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Start building forces up.
Exactly.
To take back and save the king and take back fucking Grayskull and Eternius or whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay, so we get there. We get into this comic book store. We finally see where Adam's sword went, and it's in the statue of the original concept art for what He-Man was.
Yeah.
And he's struggling to take it out of the statue's hand.
And then they have him.
Finally, he gets it. Finally,
a bunch
gets
of
it.
sexual fucking positions with the fucking statue, which everyone in the theater laughed.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's also like...
I was like, this is cringe as fuck.
It was really cringe. It's like...
He finally gets the sword, he swings it around, and then he says, "By the power of Grayskull, take me home!" and doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I was like, if...
And then he runs out.
He said, "I have the power," and he fucking disappeared right at that very instant, that would have been perfect. But because he didn't, it
dragged on.
so fucking long.
He ran out of the
bullshit.
store, and actually, the person that was basically was going up to him, basically trying to tell him to stop doing it, later is like, "Are you single? Like, that was impressive to you? A crazy guy waving a sword
So like the
is
store,
impressive to you."
Yeah, so you have the store manager, right, who comes over and is like trying to tell him, "Hey, you can't touch the
I don't think she
statue
was
with
the
the
store manager.
or
I
the
think she
store
was
the
just
employee,
the
whatever."
employee.
She's
Yeah.
like, she's an employee because she comes out from behind the counter and she like goes over and she's like, "You can't be touching the sword. You can't be." And then they do all these sexual positions and everybody's like watching, and then he like finally gets the sword. He runs out, and the last thing she says is like, instead of like, "I'm gonna go call the cops" or anything, he's like, "Are you single?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Excuse me?
Like,
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with what's going on."
and then when he gets in the car, he starts the engine and he reverses and hits a mailbox, almost hits people, drives off, and he's like, if he wasn't going to jail, he's going to jail now.
Yeah.
Finally gets in his apartment. His roommate turns off another sappy movie. He's like, "Oh, dude, is that the sword?" He's like, "Yeah," and goes to his room, like, wondering why it's not working.
he's
Falls asleep with it.
Holding the sword.
Wakes up to knocking at the door.
It's
It's the police! And just like... Okay, they take him into the police car, and instead of, putting handcuffs around him, he just, like, freely there. No handcuffs.
I mean, if you don't resist, you don't need handcuffs. They won't cuff you if you don't resist.
Yeah. Unless they have a reason, unless they get like a report that say like he's been aggressive and stuff. But since he didn't attack anybody, he just
swung around people.
yeah. Well, he stole a props. Technically, what the manager, the employee, probably was like, "Yeah, this guy came in, did some weird sexual shit to the statue, destroyed it, and then took the prop sword and left." So there was like probably no violence in the reporting.
Just a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so the cops probably did, and then he didn't resist, so he just like carried the sword out and he handed it to him,
And as they're driving to book him, they're just like making sexual jokes at him. Well, Highlander jokes and whatnot. It's just like it got less funny the more they try to do it.
They failed.
And then they're like,
And
okay.
then the fat chick failed even more.
And then they're like, "Hey, why is there a bunch of cars here while we're trying to get there?" They get out, everyone else is running away, they run towards it. We don't see them after this. They don't run back, they don't do shit. They're just gone. So we're going to assume that they die by Beastman. Because that's who showed up.
Yeah, Beastman shows up.
realizes that's Adam.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't know who to fuck.
Then why the fuck did he go directly to the car? He didn't see the sword.
The sword.
He didn't see the sword.
He can feel the connection.
So he could feel the connection to
He
the sword. The
didn't-
sword was in the car in between the driver.
Then why
and
did he
the
go
car.
right after Adam first?
I guess.
Because of poor fucking plot development.
Yeah.
No,
He doesn't know who Adam is.
I'm pretty sure he went directly
He
after
was-
Adam because he realized, hey, that's the prince, or is someone that looks like the prince. I'm going after
He
him
wasn't around.
because he wasn't going after the sword.
But he wasn't around in the first part.
Yeah, but Beastman wasn't going after the sword. He saw Adam. Adam saw Beastman.
Again, it's a bad plot because he didn't know who Adam was.
If Adam went for the sword, picked it up, and then Beastman looked at it and saw the sword, okay, I could see that.
Maybe he just wants to eat people.
Beastman
And
was
he sold
dumb.
food.
Okay, Beastman was dumb. Beastman was dumb in this.
Because
He,
so
when he
literally
goes-
there's no plot point for why he went after Adam first instead of the sword, because he wouldn't know who Adam is because this is 15 years old later.
15
He
years later,
didn't even see him in the first part. He
Mhm.
wasn't around in the first part.
Yeah.
So because I was like, okay, Beastman's not in this battle, so I guess they threw him out, and then all of a sudden he's in the fucking movie.
yeah,
Merman was not.
Who?
Merman. He was,
Merman?
yeah.
Terrible names.
So he shows up, goes after Adam. Adam takes the sword, breaks out of the police car, while Beastman's like, Beastman! Looks at him like, where you go? Then you sees him running, runs after him, tackles him down. Instead of going after the fucking sword, he goes after Adam, which is why I'm saying he knew Adam.
No, I think he wanted to eat him.
You think everyone wants to eat everyone?
There's
Then Tila shows up, kicks the shit out of Beastman, and she says, "Long time no see" to Adam. Adam's the one that's like, "Who are you? Wait, Tila?" And it's like, okay, she has the bun, everything like the original cartoon. The outfit looks the same.
Did she say I know it's Adam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
she said she recognized Adam before Adam recognized her.
Okay.
Yeah, because she made like the comment she always called him. He's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, she called him like, I think a squib or
Yeah,
something.
squib.
Squib. And she's like, "Come on, you're like something like you're a squib or something. Remember I used to call you that or something." He goes, "Oh, Tila." I'm like,
Mm-hmm. And she's asking, why did it take you 15 years to send a distress signal? It's like, I lost the sword. You lost the sword? I was 5. But then it shows that, he is not very athletic because they jump off the bridge. They were on a bridge.
Face.
Yeah, and almost gets run over by a car while holding the sword
He
still.
gets hit by a car.
He almost does.
No, he gets hit by the other car. He misses the one and then gets hit by the other one.
No, the other one still stops. It doesn't hit him.
It hit him.
He's still up and standing. If it hit him, he would have been on the ground. He didn't get on the ground. He was still standing. They run, and Beastman is all of a sudden in front of them, about to take them out, and then an Amazon truck hits Beastman.
For the Amazon
Prime truck.
Prime truck.
yeah.
Just so you know, this
There's
movie
your
was
advertisement.
this movie was produced for Amazon Prime and was put in theaters.
Yeah, and
So-
it has it has a couple of those like in your face
Oh,
like advertisements, like Coca-Cola was one.
and this entire time, Tila had a bun, and then when she gets attacked by Beastman a second time, her bun comes off, doesn't come back on until the very end.
Yeah.
So she has her hair waving in the air this entire time now, and it's just like, Tila in the original cartoon will always have her bun, and the only reason she would have it off would be because she lost it.
Yeah.
But when she gets back to Eternia, you think, oh, she'll put her hair back in a bun because it'll get in her way. Now, they get into the fucking ship that Teela had that she leaves out for everyone to see.
Well, here's the reason why. Because as soon as they get back, they are put in prison. Okay?
Well, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
She had no time to put her fucking hair up.
Well, she could have had time when she was in the ship.
She was flying, because no one else is capable of flying.
Okay, well, she gets into... When they get to the ship, Adam's the one that screams at everyone that's around that he's not crazy, he's right, and you all can suck it. Not you guys in particular, you just are the outlet for my son. And he's like, God damn, shut the fuck up, get on the fucking ship and go. This bullshit needs to end. Go back home.
Yes, the human world took way too long. I would say that was the second act.
They finally get back home. They get spotted by Triclops.
Yeah.
Who I think changed actors. To me, I think the first one was white and then the second one was black. You're saying he was black the entire
whole
time.
He's supposed to be Mexican. He's supposed to be Mexican.
And because there's not enough time to explain every single individual, I can't go and say, hey, the Triclops is literally just the machine that's controlling a brain, because obviously that would explain different actors to me, but to you, you're saying that it was one actor the entire time. So I'm not sure. I don't plan to rewatch it anytime soon to even find that.
It could be like Shadow or something, like the lighting or something.
When it comes out on DVD, we'll know. Yeah. Or when it comes out on fucking a free streaming site, we'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are not paying for it again.
It was bad. They go into a city that no one knows, and while they're doing that, Beastman returns and tells Skeletor that, hey, I found the sword, but it got away from me. And after that, Skeletor's like, oh, I need the power sword, because everything I have that I've gained could be ripped away at any moment if I don't have absolute power.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, he has his magical power. He has a staff and shit.
Apparently he has acid touch.
Mm-hmm. He uses it on Evelyn a lot, and Evelyn is like into it the first time. She was like really into it.
Fucking tongue out.
She was into it. Like after he was done burning her and he leaves, she looks over at him and smirks. Like, yeah, that turns me on.
I'm wet now. I'm gonna go back and fuck myself.
Yep. We get to the city. We get to see every single character, and this is where the jokes come in. We get the Ram Man joke. We get the Fisto joke, and the point is they have names, and they're like, "Why are you calling me this? That's not my name." And it's like, well, you do these things.
You ram people.
And you're a man.
You're a Ram Man.
And what's my name? Well, you're Fisto.
Because you fist people.
I do not. Yeah, you fisted those goblins that one time. And it's funny, but then it gets grating after they keep using the same joke over and over. And also, they take the power sword away from Adam.
They don't believe Adam is who he is. They're like, who the fuck's this dude?
Because they don't know, he doesn't know their names.
There's one more person there. It's Moss Man.
Oh yeah, Moss Man. We do not see him in the flashback, and this is the first time we see him. He is not supposed to... He's supposed to be in, like, a swamp area, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be, like, the king of nature, or the king of the swamp.
He's a god.
He is borderline god tier.
And he's there. Then they take the sword from Adam. They put Adam and Teela in prison with a guy that pisses and shits himself and a robot that's cleaning it up. This, we find out, is fucking
The robot? We're talking about the robot is like a battle bot.
No, I'm talking about
It's Duncan.
Duncan.
It's
Yes,
Man-at-Arms.
Man-at-Arms. I keep forgetting because he doesn't look like him.
Yeah, I know.
He does not.
And what is it with every single adaptation saying, okay, Duncan has to be demoralized after failing to do his job
Like
once?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we
Like
have
in
to-
Revelation, he accidentally lets Adam die, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that your son was He-Man. Now I'm gonna go in exile. I'm gonna go booze myself."
Exactly.
Here it's like, I didn't protect you. I booze myself now. I protected my daughter. That doesn't count for shit. I'm gonna go drink.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
I mean, he's like a straight, like, I don't give a fuck anymore drunk. It's,
Until later when
yeah.
they fight Trapjaw. So, they go over, they take a look at the sword, and then one of them says, I thought it would be bigger, and he's like, well, yeah, my hands are kind of big, so that could be why. Isn't your other hand?
He was talking
Yeah.
about his fucking dick also.
Yeah,
That was the point.
That was the whole point.
I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up!
It's funny, but it's like, god damn, do we really need to have this many
I
dick
don't,
jokes?
Yeah, I don't need to have this many dick jokes for a fucking... Technically, it's supposed to be a kid's
Exactly.
movie.
And they keep
Like-
making dick jokes.
People were taking their kids to see it, and I'm like, no.
Okay, come to the breakout. Skeletor attacks. He's there. Adam convinces the robot to help them, who is supposed to be Roboto, who is voiced by a woman, and is bitching the entire time.
She's bitching the
Because she can't
time.
fight.
She's like a whiny, the whiny cringe feminist. Don't, fine. Don't ask me to clean up your bum and shit like that. Don't ask me to do that. Fine, I'll help you out. Fine. I'm like,
Don't ask me to clean your clothes, don't ask me to clean up your shit, and whatever you do it yourself.
yeah,
it's like-
exactly. Like, shut the fuck up.
And we finally get Adam. We finally get a Trapjaw and Adam confrontation. Because Duncan is too scared to go up against Trapjaw.
He's too fucked up.
Yeah. But he's scared. He's like, oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're gonna die. And he's like, okay, Adam goes over, tries to talk him down, say, let's have some communications and dialogue. Okay, that is kind of what Adam would do, but he wouldn't be doing it right there. He knows they're gonna kill him. So, what they do is, he realizes the sword, he needs to take out the sword and use it, and then he gets a vision of, oh, I've chosen you, you have a power. And it's like, when the fuck did this happen? Finally, he says the words, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power, becomes He-Man in a CGI form that shows him gaining muscle, which he already had.
I feel like you're watching He-Man like the old shows, and he's like, but the power of Grayskull, I have the power. I feel like in the movie, he's only saying I have the power because he's using his fucking the stupid human resource HR bullshit from like when he was on Earth.
Yes.
And it just kind of nullifies the fact that no, that the power of Grayskull is not in him. He doesn't have the power. It's more like that woke. It's that woke cringe. I have the power kind of crap. It
Because the
twists
sword
it
has
around.
it, and whoever has the sword can get the power.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they're still trying to be like, oh, we gotta get the sword. But once he does it, he finally goes and is able to take out Trapjaw.
Yeah.
He does come back.
Off, and he fucking shoots all the fucking other people. They get on the ship, and then we can start
They
the fucking
fuck off.
third act.
They fuck off. They're getting shot at while on this, and they crash. Crash or burn.
All right, so after
But
they...
they're in there. They show the third time Adam can't fucking drive because he gets on a hover pod.
And he can't drive.
Yeah, he backs up into the door. He's like trying to go outside to fight. Can't do that.
So now...
Now we go back to everyone's captured now.
Everyone's captured. Skeletor pulls...
One person to show as a demonstration of what will happen if you don't tell him who He-Man is.
And he chooses the god of nature, Moss Man. And he fucking kills him.
Yep. And
he disintegrates him.
Yeah, he doesn't come back.
He makes the corny joke that he turned him into mulch. But it's the fact that this is a nature god, technically. And they fucking wiped him away like he was fucking trash.
Yep.
Like this movie is trash.
Exactly.
And that's when 6 points went to 3.
I was down to 2.
Okay. After that, they then tell him that, hey, it's Adam. Since the ship has crashed, Man-at-Arms is saying, hey, we got a victory. Let's drink to it. And Teela's like, what are you talking about? Everyone is captured. We barely survived. What's there to celebrate? He's like, you gotta celebrate the little things, man.
And she's like just whining. She's like that girl boss whine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but it gets annoying.
So, Adam and Man-at-Arms have a talk. And Man-at-Arms is like, you gotta be strong or else no one's gonna appreciate you. You're unable to protect anyone. Poets and everything, yeah, you can do that. But who is gonna be there when shit goes down and you gotta fight? And it's like, that makes sense, but it's also like, really? Do we have to go that far of being toxic? Just to show that, hey, this isn't how you're supposed to think.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we have He-Man lifting up the ship.
He-Man lifts up the fucking ship.
Teela is in awe.
Teela is in awe. She like reaches for something. She makes a comment about having to go under and through his loincloth, which is another sexual joke. It's like they're trying to get them together. And then in the next scene,
they're about to kiss, and then
it's friend zone. Bam!
Yep.
And I'm like, so you
like your friend. You're more like my little brother.
I touched your dick, and now we're just friends. That's how that works.
Yep. That was
Alright,
bad.
and then Skeletor comes, he does a stupid monologue, we are not explaining it.
Just to get Adam to Snake Mountain.
Yeah. And
you know what they do? Instead of thinking, oh, we're gonna have Adam go in the front door or somewhere else, and Man-at-Arms and Teela are gonna go in the back to try and or they go in the front, He-Man goes in the back.
They all just walk fucking up to the fucking door, and they're like, let me in, I have this sort of power.
And
I
then
need to see Skeletor.
And then Evelyn just comes in and is like, let Adam go up, those two, dungeon. It's like, what was the plan here?
Exactly.
What was the fucking plan? Okay. So after that, Adam, as He-Man, is ready to attack Skeletor because he looks like he has the advantage because Skeletor's not paying attention. It's like, he let you walk up to him because he knew you were coming. It's not like, oh, you snuck in and then you think you have the upper hand, but Skeletor has the upper hand. No, it's just like, you walked into the fucking trap!
Skeletor just walks to the side, and there's fucking King Randor all fucking fucked out of his mind.
Then we get the next battle scene of He-Man taking on all these other dudes.
I will say the battle scenes are the best part of the movie, but is it worth seeing the movie? No.
Also, another thing, the audio throughout this movie, you gotta think, okay, with movies you have music that heightens the scene and stuff. They just put random fucking battle that like, the music was horrible in here. It was just not good. They're trying to like, it seems they're supposed to hype you up or like not as hype in the music, and I'm like, this doesn't mesh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what happened
to
King Randor.
So, He-Man gets stuck by Evil Lyn. Skeletor's like, yeah, you don't have to keep speaking. He's frozen. Then He-Man finally has power and uses it, misses fucking Skeletor, brings down a wall and kills his father. Then he has a heart-to-heart with his father, and his father's like, I wanted you to be strong, and the only way I knew how to treat you. I'm sorry you felt like I didn't love you.
The way that you fucking treated him in the beginning, you didn't really care about him. You thought he was fucking weak and a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're like, no, that's not what I meant. Like, shut the fuck up. Let's get over it.
Yep. And
I'm
then
pissed that they killed him off. Like, again, stop killing fuckers off.
And then they go. Skeletor comes up, knocks He-Man out, puts him to the dungeon. He's back in his regular clothes now.
Because he lost the power.
Mm-hmm. In the jail, we see Cringer. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Cringer was in the first part of the movie as a kitten who can speak and was basically calling Adam a little bitch the entire time too.
Cringer sounds like a fucking whiny faggot.
Not-
Literal faggot.
We're talking about the kitten part.
The cat just sounds like a whiny fucking faggot.
We're talking about the kitten part first.
I don't care. That's what the cat sounds like throughout the fucking movie.
No, he sounds like a child at first, and because he is. Then he sounds like he's young instead of being old.
He's
He should
supposed
have
to
been
be like
older. I feel like he should have had a deeper voice.
He should have sounded like fucking Goofy.
yeah, like
I feel like they should have just given him an older voice.
Yeah,
but they didn't do either.
he looked fine. I'll give you that. But Cringer is supposed to be a pansy. He's scared. He doesn't come in. He should have been like when they had him come in the jail cell. He walked in. He should have been like cowering in the corner. Be like, Adam, is that Adam?
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to be here, Adam. I'm scared. I don't want to be here, Adam. You know, like actually scared.
They had to be there for years because they had to feed him.
But he's always scared. That's the
No,
thing.
no, I'm saying like why would he be that old if he wasn't fed? And that's what you guys are complaining. Like, why are they in here? They had to feed him something in order for him to get that large.
I guess who's in the cell? Adam's mother, the one who got fucking picked up and literally chucked into a stone pillar and looked.
She didn't get picked up. She got bitch slapped with
bitch slapped into
with magic. She got bitch slapped with magic into a wall.
That literally looked like
killed her.
That literally looked like she got snapped in fucking half.
I thought she broke her back. And
she was literally. She's an earthling.
She's
a fucking earthling. So how did she survive that?
15 years and you can walk, bitch. But yeah, Adam has a gay fucking shit talk.
And then he convinces everyone that, hey, you can do this.
Use your power within. And then they break down the fucking jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of breaking the stone around it, they decided to go after the fucking jail cell and push it through.
Yeah.
They push through the jail cell, but they break the rocks on top of it so then they can push it down.
On top of it, but what about the fucking ones on the side? It made no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And when they got out, it's like epic music, but it's like, I don't feel like they should have had music there.
Guys.
And then all of a sudden they just start coughing because of all the smoke. It's like, why? Why did you... That makes it less badass. They tried every part.
That's the point. They were... every time that
they made it look badass.
Cool. They're like, we're going to fuck it up.
Yeah. Every time it was supposed to be badass, they had to do something else to fuck it up to make it look bad.
Then they had a battle. I think Triclops was there.
Yes.
He got his ass fucked up.
Yeah, so he got his ass fucked up twice in the movie.
He's supposed to be a trained swordsman. He's also supposed to be Mexican.
Well, so Skeletor has the Sword of Power. He says the words, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Nothing happens. Evelyn suggests try again with feeling, and it just irritates him. Like, yeah, me saying that again with feeling is gonna do it. No, it's not, because I was already doing with fucking feeling.
Then he chokes the bitch out.
And he says, what are you gonna do about it? It's like, let's put it on a pedestal. Maybe we just have to restart everything.
With his acid hand.
Fine.
Which I don't remember when Skeletor developed the power of acid in his hand.
Well, I don't know if it's acid because it doesn't permanently mark her skin. Because I noticed that when he grabbed her arm, you saw it look like acid, and then when he let go after he choked her, you saw I saw her arm. I'm like,
it looks like it was completely healed.
Is it just power he's coursing through her?
Probably.
I was hoping he would snap her fucking neck. I hate her voice.
Well, then we go over,
Grayskull.
and they put it back, and then we have a big epic battle there with everyone who was in the jail cells start taking out the minions.
There's
Then we
some
have
no-name bitch. Well, actually, she had a name, but I don't care about it because she was stupid. She just uses guns, and I was kind of getting tired of the gunplay.
Well, after that, we have Adam going down with Teela and Cringer, and they had to convince Cringer to let them ride him into Castle Grayskull, and it's just like...
Cringer does not sit there. Adam literally has to back Cringer into her corner and go, Cringer, we are fucking doing this. Skeletor's trying to take Castle Grayskull, and Cringer's like, but I don't want to do that, Adam.
I don't have armor.
Don't make me be that mean battle cat anymore.
Don't make me be the
He
mean
did-
kitty. I don't
He
wanna,
wasn't Battlecat at all until the very end.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a
Till the
mean...
very end, after the credits.
Okay, so what happened is they convinced Cringer, and he's like, I need armor next time. They jump into the fucking Castle Grayskull, and inside is Beastman, Evelyn, and Skeletor. Cringer is fighting Beastman.
I wanted Panther. We have fucking
Panthro.
Panther.
Panther.
It's
Panther.
fucking Panther. We have Panther, and numerous times there have been scenes where there was a scene where Skeletor sits on like the bone throne. There's scenes in the fucking show where he sits and he pets Panther. Panther fights Battlecat. So if I'm getting Cringer I would have let it slide a little bit. If it
became
combat
Battlecat.
with the Battlecat, but no.
It's just
This
Cringer.
man fights Cringer, no Panther. Where's my goddamn Panther? How hard is it? And you can CGI a fucking green tiger. You can sure as hell CGI a purple fucking panther. And
Okay.
for fuck's sake.
Well, after that, we have Evelyn find Teela, and she's like, let's go out and let the boys fight. And then she's like, no, let's just fight here. It's like, okay. What happens when He-Man's getting his ass kicked? When Adam's getting his ass kicked? Oh, not much. I'm just going to stand around and watch you get your ass kicked.
We're gonna watch this epic battle while we're not fighting each other.
Because Adam runs up, grabs the sword, blocks Skeletor's power from hitting him, but that shatters the sword.
Guys, this is the last act, okay?
Yes.
It's almost over.
It shatters the sword, and so now he doesn't have it, and Skeletor's like, this is just a cheap toy. And it's for a child. And I guess you were a child. And then we go through scenes of, back on Earth now.
That was the
But with
most cringiest
Skeletor-
bullshit.
So no, that's after Skeletor.
But that's with Skeletor in every single
and
scene.
Shoving it into him.
Yeah, but Skeletor stabs the broken
Afterwards.
sword into Adam.
Afterwards.
No,
Afterwards.
I thought he was afterwards.
It was
Before he
so-
stabs him,
He
and then
doesn't
he
do
goes,
it-
He goes in and then
And starts probing his
Oh, yes,
mind,
that's
and then
right.
does all this,
Yeah.
and then he takes the sword, plunges it into Adam, and throws him, and then Adam's in his room and is like, I'm dying. And roommate comes in and is like, dude, okay.
You brought the
plunge-
It's nice that you're dying, but
I'm-
can you do it after you pay rent?
It's
And
nice
I'm
that you're.
Oh my God! Shut
It's cool that you're dying,
fuck up.
and you did, and it's nice how you did that while it's your turn to pay rent. But okay, I'll try paying it. Here's your paper. Looks at it. It's the sorceress, and the sorceress literally is telling him that the sword wasn't the one that had the power. You had the power. What do you always say? By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. The power wasn't the sword. It was in you.
which doesn't make sense.
It's fine. It doesn't fucking matter.
There was trying to be an uplifting thing. It's
all bullshit.
bullshit. at
Yeah,
that
and
point.
when Skeletor's, I did not.
So when he finally gets the sword, he wakes up, pulls the sword out of his chest, it reforms, and he says
reforms
it.
and then he puts it in the fucking ground and uses his fist, and then it becomes a fucking Mortal Kombat bullshit.
But no, he first goes and tries to de-escalate. He's like, why are you doing this? What?
Yeah, but I
and
wanted
he's
to
like,
skip that part because
he's like,
he
well,
tries,
I'm the villain. It's funner. It's like, and you don't know how to use the power. He's like, oh no, I know how to use the fucking power. I just don't. Which is great because that is what He-Man does. He doesn't use his power first. He tries to talk stuff first, and then he always
picks
fights.
someone up and fucking throws them over a bridge.
Yeah, but he tries to talk it down first.
It ended up with a Mortal Kombat battle.
Yes.
Just imagine the Mortal Kombat games. The slow, freezing punch.
Yes.
The finish him kind of endings and shit.
And then he finally kills Skeletor, it looks like. And Evil Lynn sees this, bolts.
She's like, fuck this.
Yep.
I'm like, good, go kill yourself, Evil Lynn.
Alright, and as this is
And
happening, fucking Man-at-Arms and fucking Trapjaw are fighting, and Man-at-Arms fucking
Trapjaw kills
shoves
Roboto.
a bomb into Trapjaw's mouth, and he blows up and dies.
In a ship.
So that's when it went to 2.
Because it killed off a good character.
I'm 1.
2. Giving it 2. Because we are done, right?
Yeah, just about.
We're almost done. The end credit scene, we have them getting together, they're talking, and Adam explains how each name came to be, and then he's like, oh, what was Teela's name? Amazon Princess.
No, Warrior Goddess.
Warrior Goddess, yeah.
Warrior Goddess.
And then what was your name? My
Teela
name is...
wearing the traditional bronze, like, bralette
Yes.
with the white...
And she got her bun back now.
And she has her buns back now.
And then they're like, oh, what do you name yourself? I was young, so I named myself He-Man. I thought it was a masculine name. It was like, that's worse. Like, yeah, it is. So, and then they told to his roommate, which they brought to the tournament for whatever. Why bring him there? What was the point?
Well, he brought him there because he's like, his roommate thought he was crazy and he had pity on Adam. And Adam purposely brought him because he was like, see, I'm not lying. I'm from here. And
It kind of seems like he went insane at the very last part.
You know what I mean? It's like, there was no need for that. You left Earth. It didn't really seem like you gave a fuck about your roommate. There wasn't
Exactly.
I didn't feel a connection there. And then it's the fact that, like, they get a notification that there's trouble and shit, and Adam and Cringer fucking run off.
He says, Cringer, this guy's like, do I have to? Yes. And they go away to transform as, like, the shell, and everyone's like, they do know that they don't have a secret identity, right?
Yeah.
It's like, let's just let them have this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because
Then we get the first of many end credit scenes. We get
Man at
Man-at-Arms and the Queen talking about She-Ra. And then we get the She-Ra reveal of Commander Adora. Yada yada is happening. What are we supposed to do? We're gonna go and fight and whatnot to set up the next film. It's like, god damn it. And then after that end credit scene, we get Orko finally. It's like, god damn, why did it take this long to get fucking Orko in the film?
Orko is fucking bullshit because at the very end, Orko was the first one, so at the very end, Orko pops up, and I'm like, finally we get Orko. But Orko gives you the most woke shit. He literally comes out and he's like, men can be feminine too, and it's okay for men to be upset and have feelings. And then it ends. And I'm like, what the fuck? You fucking woke piece of shit.
It took that long to get fucking Orko
And then he
in
says,
the fucking film, and it's like, god damn it.
And then the shit that comes out of his mouth is fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm. And then at the very, very end, they set up Evelyn coming back and saying, hey, I like you better like this, implying that Skeletor is not dead.
Yeah.
He is just ahead.
Yeah, and then you hear him laugh.
Yep.
Which was horrible.
So this movie was very bad. On a scale of 1 to 10.
1. It is a good old 1. The music sucked. It was eh. I did not like the jokes and the wokeness and the forcing it down your throat with the woke bullshit. I did not. If you're gonna put these villains in, I want Panther. If you're gonna give me a scene with Cringer the little kitty fucker. I want Panther. How hard is it to give me goddamn fucking Panther? I love Panther. I love Skeletor. Okay? But it's like, I hated Evil Lynn's voice. I wanted her dead. Like, at points, I was rooting for fucking Skeletor just to take his staff and fucking kill her. I'm like, why kill Moss Man? Kill Evil Lynn to shut her the fuck up. Cut her tongue
She
out.
failed you. Kill her.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
Okay.
It was
And yours was, final verdict was 1 out of 10.
Too much race swapping.
And yours was,
It's a 2.
it's a 2. Mine
More
was,
generous.
yeah, mine's a 2. And it's mostly because they screwed up a lot of the lore. And they didn't have anything to help, like, explain why they did it. And a lot of it could have been, like, if they really wanted to show He-Man being dignitary and everything, they should have just kept it on Eternia and have him try and make a resistance by going to locations and convincing the people to not back Skeletor, but to help him
He
instead.
could have been a diplomat. We could have had Buzz Off. We could have had Stratos.
Exactly.
Like, there's
They could have
shit
been
that
like-
they could have done.
It could have been that they are on Skeletor's side, because if they are not, then Skeletor will kill their people.
Originally, that's how it was.
And so He-Man will go up to them, explain situations, and be like, oh, if you do this, we will help you do this, and yada yada. And then maybe one of them would be like, oh no, it doesn't work like that, and then he uses strength. So that would show his dignitary stuff. But that's not how he did. If it was a 1 to 5, this would be getting a 1.
A 1? You mean a 0.5?
Yeah.
Negative one.
Okay, well that's it. That's all we have for today. This has been Niku 13.
Crazy Cross Divine.
Ravencross.
See you next time on Down the Board, the podcast.